Welcome back to the Rose Festival Medallion Treasure Hunting Podcast.
Woo, that's a mouthful.
Wow, it is.
Yeah.
We are your hosts, Deidre and Dustin White.
Yo, what up?
What up?
I'm excited.
Day 2 on the trail, huh?
Well, we haven't really hit
I know,
any
we
trails
haven't-
for real yet, but
I'm dying to get boots on the ground.
tomorrow.
I think
Yes.
tomorrow's the day.
Yes, most people will probably listen to this tomorrow, but in that case, today. But yeah,
Yes.
excited to get out there.
I am so excited to get out there. Man, I would say that our first episode that went out got some good reception overall.
Yeah,
Decent feedback.
Positive feedback from a couple people posted that they enjoyed it, and we got some private messages that people enjoyed it. So thank you to everybody that listened and gave us good feedback. If you didn't like it, you're not saying anything, so that's good.
Yes,
I don't want to hear it. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. We're always trying to be better.
Of course. But yeah, I'm excited. Brand new hunt still. Nobody's getting close to next marks the spot, right?
Not that I know of. I mean, if you don't got a medallion in hand, then you have not found it.
That's right.
Everything's still in play at this point.
Yeah, even Clark County, right?
Even Clark County. We can't count that out yet.
Even though everybody counted it out yesterday because ducks are an Oregon thing.
That's true. I mean, we have ducks in Washington.
Okay. Yeah.
We can't count them out yet. There's
Sure.
like duck ponds and stuff.
Yeah, of course. So we'll see if that makes sense later on. But right now, I'm still thinking Multnomah County.
I'm thinking somewhere in Oregon as well, just the duck thing. I'm totally fallen straight into that. It seems like an obvious clue.
Yeah.
But don't let us sway you if you're thinking elsewise.
Well, last time, right at the end of the first episode, we made some predictions.
Yeah, those...
Did your prediction come true?
No.
Mine neither. I was way off, I guess.
Yeah.
Not even close. Not even the same universe.
Well, I mean, you could try to work it out as a cipher, but I don't think you're going to get anywhere.
So today's clue said something about math, something about history and geography, right?
Yes.
And so the math part is counting each letter and each line of the clue.
Okay.
So that gives you 4 numbers.
Sure.
And then you use the first letter of each line of the clue. And that's an acrostic puzzle, but it's just an abbreviation for a book. That gives you a book to look in and a set of numbers to go to a certain page, right?
Sure.
And then it's a second clue. So you would look at the second word, and that's going to give you a real clue, right?
Oh, my gosh.
That's how it works, right?
You need to calm down.
Oh.
It is clue 2.
Oh, well,
I mean, they get more complicated maybe as we go along.
okay, I guess. I was trying to make my prediction work.
You're such a typical treasure hunter, diving in further than you need to go.
Well, you got to look at it from every angle, right?
That's true. Did
you
that angle work?
Well, guess what? If you leave a stone unturned, guess what happens? You're going to lose.
I'll remember that next time I'm searching for deals in the bargain bin and you want me to leave. No stone unturned.
Okay.
You
Touche.
You totally set yourself up for that one.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to stop turning over all the stones or let me hunt the bargain bin.
I guess you can hunt the bargain bin. That's okay.
Yes.
So what about your prediction, though?
Okay, my prediction is that we were going to at least get closer to a location. And there's no way for me to say that this was anything like I thought. What I did find exciting is based off of the clue, I was thinking this is just going to be way different from years past. And
That makes sense.
I was just stoked at the idea of mixing it up, trying something new, I mean, you don't like to do that, but I'm thinking new challenge. Let's do it.
Well, does this just mean it isn't like last year's hunt or all prior hunts?
Ugh, that we could debate all.
Because last year you needed to know about the prior hunts in order to get the clues right. This year it just says knowledge of all past hunts will shun, and that's not the same thing in my mind. In my mind, that's saying this year you won't need knowledge of all the prior hunts, but that doesn't mean this won't be like one of the other prior hunts.
Okay.
But maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's just a brand new thing.
Maybe.
Right?
The problem is we're so new. Well, not new, but we're so early in. We could just debate this in circles and circles.
We could. Hey, but why don't we read the clue
I
so
was
that,
just going to
yeah,
say
so
that.
we can maybe can make sense of what we're saying.
I agree. Do you want to read it or should I?
Go for it, babe.
All right. Spoiler alert! Unlike last year, knowledge of all past hunts will shun history, math, and geography you'll need before the game is won.
Yeah.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. So like
Wow.
immediately a lot of people were like, school.
Yes, which we know the ducks
Yeah.
a lot of times is a reference to a school, but that's not in our search radius.
Well, sometimes, do you remember a couple years ago that Eugene,
Hmm.
Oregon, and Seattle, Washington were a clue that were connected? You basically had to draw a line, right?
Oh, that's true.
And they were both the Emerald City was the clue. That was I think
Drew the line right up by
2017.
5, right?
Almost. Yeah, almost. And so that was I think it said search west of this line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something to that effect.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think a clue having something to do with the ducks being in Eugene, even though it's out of the search area, who knows? It could
You're
still be a
right.
thing.
Uh-huh.
It's an Oregon thing. They love to do a lot of like Oregon specific clues
That's true.
and, even like talk about stuff on the coast or talk about stuff. I'm sure they would not shy away from putting some kind of clue about Eastern Oregon if it made sense.
Okay, what's another? So, history, math, and geography.
Hmm.
What if it's in a site that used to be a school or has an old schoolhouse or
Yeah,
or near a library?
so that could be, well, definitely history, and it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be like history class. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a thought. Um, I don't know.
Oh man, there's just too many options here.
Yeah, we
I f-
probably need some more clues to make sense of this one.
well,
But
math. There's always a little bit of math in these things.
oh yeah,
We've talked about in the past section, township, range
yep,
to narrow down the area. Last year, there was a clue where we took half of things.
yeah, and that was one of the clues that used prior hunt information.
Yes, yes,
And
but it was still math.
yeah, it was.
We
And so you had
also
to divide things in half.
we also have a couple numbers already in this hunt. Maybe we're supposed to do something with them.
50 and 29.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Add, supply, subtract, not supply. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. I don't know, maybe some
Yeah, I was
fractions.
about to say maybe it's a fraction.
I love me some fractions. Fractions in geometry. That's my jam.
Boom.
Nothing else.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I guess we will see before. Hopefully, we'll figure that out before the end.
Okay, I've been kind of debating this in my head all day, and I know I'm probably just looking down a rabbit hole. Could spoiler alert be a clue?
It could be.
Could it have something to do with TV or movie? Could it be near a TV station or something related there? Well, I mean, spoiler alert. That's
Yeah.
kind of, maybe.
Well, I typed in spoiler alert meaning into Google, right?
Okay.
And this is what it spits out. It says, in a discussion or review of a film, book, television drama, etc., a warning that an important detail of the plot development is about to be revealed.
Oh, snap.
So, does that mean
Does that mean the remainder of this clue is,
important plot detail?
or
Hmm.
does it mean tomorrow's clue is an important plot detail?
Or all following clues?
Oh,
I bet
man.
you that's what's right.
That's,
I bet you need all, or you're gonna need more than just today and tomorrow's clue. But
ah,
you know,
ah.
it could just mean the rest of today's clue.
It could just
That
be
it's a good reason to analyze it.
spoiler alert, or like, guys, don't think like last time. Could be spoiled milk. Maybe it's near a dairy. There's too many options.
Well, it's always good to play with the words, right?
Yes, I feel like my thesaurus gets its most use this time of year.
Yeah. Well, so we do other treasure hunts, and
Yes.
one of them that we really enjoy is called The Secret.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the clues for one of the treasures that we like to go after says, but first, across.
Ugh.
And it's spelled Across, right? Just like the word across.
Uh-huh.
But after doing a bunch research, it actually means a space cross, like
A
an actual cross.
cross. Lots of play on
Yeah,
words.
so it's just a play on words, you know. So keep your eyes open for things like that. Hopefully, we get some of those fun kind of wordplay
I love that.
detail, or yeah, like in these hints or these clues, because I mean, it's fun to play with the things like
Oh,
that.
yeah. I totally love it. Love it, love it. And I love
I'm
the
not saying I
madness.
see any of that here yet, but just it's
Maybe.
something I'm keeping my eyes open for.
Maybe we'll see it tomorrow.
Maybe that'd be sweet. I hope that's part of your prediction.
So, my prediction is many people have gone to work and
Yes,
been very unproductive because they have spent too much time looking over clues.
very,
And
very, very likely.
their boss is thinking, why have they been so unproductive this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
You know
There's a
why?
good reason.
I know there are people that take vacations during this time of year.
Yeah, I've heard of it too.
Vacations or just really set up their productivity beforehand really well so they're like ahead of schedule because come these next couple weeks they're probably not going to be able to think about anything except for the treasure hunt.
Yeah, the people that do that's just called being smart.
Yeah.
That's
That's
but
being prepared.
hey, and if that's not you, that's okay.
That's okay.
It's still it's understandable this time of year. If it
It totally is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm sure many of you have friends and family who have said, where did you go? You are so checked out. You have neglected us this entire week,
Yeah.
entire 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't understand, just send them a link to the podcast and maybe they'll start to understand some of our madness
Yeah. It's
or they'll get sucked in and help you.
that's the real goal.
That's totally the goal.
You never know.
Recruit them.
So these treasure hunts, I really believe that somebody out there has an answer that nobody else does.
Yeah.
And or some if the right information comes before their eyes and they see it, there is, and I don't know who this person is, right?
Of
But
course.
there's people out there that have no idea these things go on, and if they did see the clues, they can be the ones to answer them or figure it out before anybody else. But they just don't even know it's happening.
Well, yeah, because they come in with a new perspective, a fresh set of eyes, and they have that instant aha moment.
Yeah,
It's when you stop thinking about it so much that you go, oh my gosh, that's it.
yeah. Another treasure hunt we were really involved in was called Breakfast Tea and Bourbon.
Yes.
And Mary, who we talked about yesterday, found the medallion in the women's forum all those years ago. She's the one that brought that to my attention. I actually flew across the country to look for this thing and didn't find it.
Hey, I brought it to your attention.
Yeah, no, you told me where to go and then it was wrong.
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry, breakfast tea and bourbon. I was thinking about the secret.
No, breakfast tea and bourbon.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, well, you told me where we should be going, and
Oh,
I
whatever,
flew
you-
out there, and yeah.
Don't tell me it was me.
Well, I had the ballpark. You told me where to go after.
No, you were in hook, line, and sinker.
Well, I believed in it fully.
Uh-huh. So you can't say that I told you. It's not all my fault. It was a collaborative group effort of fault.
Yeah, you still sent me to the wrong state.
I did not send you anywhere. You hopped on that plane all by yourself.
Okay. So anyway, breakfast tea and bourbon. The guy that ended up winning, he's actually a good friend of mine now. His name's
Yeah.
Coy. He opened up that book, read it, and in like basically 2 weeks he had found the treasure. And we had been working on it for months.
Yeah, everybody had. We had got it right when it came out.
Yeah, he and his wife Amy, they literally figured this whole thing out in just a couple of weeks, and they probably had it figured out. Even it probably
'cause it
didn't
took 'em
need to.
2 trips.
Well, it took them 2 trips, but they had dialed in on it really fast,
Yes.
and that's because they were the people that opened up the book, read it, and said, "Oh, I know what that means. I know exactly where this is," and they went to the
Exactly.
right spot. They went twice. They missed it the first time, but they weren't far off. So.
No, they were super close. It's mind-boggling that someone could pick up that book and solve it in 2 weeks, which the rest of us had spent way more time on it.
Yeah, months and months,
And
weeks,
months.
like probably a couple thousand hours of work on this
Yeah.
stuff.
They're
And
like,
he
"Oh
just
no,
he just
solved it."
strolls in and he's got it fast. So,
Yes.
but
Yep.
that's cool. I'm
Super
glad.
smart family.
Yeah, I'm glad they won. But I'm just saying, if you get this in front of the right person's eyes, they can help you.
And you never know who that person is.
Yep, it's just one random piece of information that is just obscure. They might have it, and then boom, you're in the right park. Boom,
Yep.
you're gonna win.
Yep. Boom.
Goes the dynamite.
Goes the
Yeah.
dynamite. All right. Let's see here. What else do we have going on that we want to chat about?
Well, well, before we get to that, so one more example before we move on. Brian and Teresa, who found the medallion in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
they had recognized a clue that made sense to them because it was something. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but I do remember that they just recognized something and it put them in the right ballpark. And guess what? They found it on the sixth clue.
That's
That's so
crazy.
fast.
That is awesome.
Yeah, because they knew something that no one else knew. It was just a little tidbit of information,
It's
and
just
it made
enough.
the difference.
Oh,
So
so cool.
so that could be anybody. And
I
so
love
the
hearing
more
those
people you
stories.
share this with, the more fun everybody can have.
Yeah. And if you've got stories you want to share, let us know. Yeah. We'd like to share them here.
Yeah, you could email us. We have an email address for this podcast. It's rosefestmedallion@gmail.com.
Yes. And just to be clear, no, we are not some type of official Rose Fest medallion
Podcast.
treasure hunting podcast. We're not affiliated with them at all. This is just something we're super enthusiastic about. And we also love podcasting. So here we are.
Yeah,
Just
and
want to make that clear.
one thing we didn't mention in the first episode that I want to mention now, thank you to the Rose Festival Foundation. Thank you to the Oregonian. And thank you to Spirit Mountain Casino for being the sponsors of the hunt.
Yes. Thank you, and thank you.
Yes, you guys are awesome.
Yes. Without them, this wouldn't exist. This wouldn't happen.
Nope.
And many of us look forward to this every year now.
Yes, love it.
Love it.
So, is there anything else that you want to talk about as far as the clue goes?
As far as the clue goes, man, it's early. I can't put anything else together. I get a feeling it's not based off of anything. I just get a feeling we're going to get some geographical type of clues. I think maybe near a school. I think the Oregon Ducks, like you said, could still be in play when we talked about drawing a line from Seattle to Eugene.
Do any words stand out besides spoiler alert?
Well,
The history, math, and geography, right?
yes, those, I mean, they get their own line.
Yeah. What about shun?
I think it rhymes well with one.
It definitely does.
But shun, is there, I don't know, do you have any secondary meanings? Do you have a
Well,
thesaurus handy?
I did pull up the definition, and I did pull up a list of synonyms and definition and stuff like that for shun. I see avoid, evade, steer clear of, shy away from, fight shy of. Never heard that expression
Fight
before.
shy
have you?
of?
Yeah. Not touch, leave alone, have nothing to do with. So
Okay,
that's
so.
what we're to do. So maybe we're just shouldn't even touch that whole line, huh?
Yeah, seriously. So anything you know of past hunts, shun it, avoid it, steer clear. What's-
Apparently.
Yikesos.
Or does that just mean last year's? Yeah, I don't know. So last year we used all the information, and basically it's just saying we're not going to do that this time, right?
Yeah,
So let's figure something else out.
let's do that.
So do you see any like relation between this clue and clue number one?
They both have words.
Okay.
They both have 4 lines. They both do some rhyming. Let's see here. We have a number in the first one, not in the second.
Okay.
Um,
You know, it was weird when we were looking at the clues from last year earlier today. One of them was about a specific date, and this clue was released on that date.
yeah,
What
that's
was
right.
it? State Park Day or something?
It was something
June
along
2nd.
there.
Just I would keep your eyes open for stuff like that. I mean, I guess this clue is telling you not to use knowledge from the prior hunts, but I don't know. It's
Well-
just something that was going on in my head. I was like, wow, that's real interesting that they did that. Because I
I
wasn't paying attention to it last year,
no,
at the
I
time.
agree. And just kind of thinking out loud right now, tomorrow's a holiday.
Yes.
So that could be an important day.
Hmm. I think
And
I think
maybe
maybe I.
there's
Mhm.
okay, I'm making a prediction.
That's
Tomorrow
what I was just about to
there's
say.
gonna be a clue with a nod to the date.
To Memorial Day or to the date itself.
Either just in regards to the date or maybe using the word memorial instead of a different one. I don't know.
Okay.
Or
Or
someplace with a memorial.
maybe the date itself would be part of a clue
Maybe.
that can lead you to something. Or I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's fun to think about.
That's my prediction. You have to get your own.
Huh. Okay.
What's your prediction since we're here?
Since we're here, we might as well talk. I think I think tomorrow's clue is going to talk about a body of water.
A body of water. Okay, yeah, because we've.
I looked at clues from the past few years, and there's always something to do with water,
Yeah, but if we're going
even
to
if it's
shun
indirectly.
all of that, then maybe you
Dang
get
it!
no water.
I
And it says
failed.
to use geography, so maybe you'll get a clue on a peninsula or something.
I guess I failed.
You didn't fail. Maybe we'll get a mountain clue instead of a water clue. Who knows?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
helping you change your prediction, but you could be right still because we don't actually know what they mean by
We don't.
shunning.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of know. We know what shun means,
Yes.
but
Yeah. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
yeah, and tomorrow's not that far away because it's getting late,
It is getting late, and
and we need to be bright-eyed and
yeah, I
bushy-tailed
need
for
to. I need
tomorrow.
to go to bed so I can wake up and get that clue in the morning.
That's right, because you're always there, man. I'm telling you guys, he's up at 5:30, refreshing his page, like hoping the clue's gonna show up before 6 o'clock. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I got to be the first one to post it to all the groups,
Yeah,
right?
why? That's not your. You don't have to.
I know.
I know you feel like you have to.
No, I don't. I'm there. I like to be there for the people.
Oh, is that it? You're
Yeah.
not just ready to dive in really early.
I'm a dude for the people.
You're a dude for the people. Okay, is that like a new quote for you? We're gonna put that on your business cards. Dustin White, dude for the people.
Yeah.
That
Maybe.
seems very. That feels good.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, Dustin White, dude for the people.
Yeah. So,
Well, dude for the people. Weather tomorrow.
yeah, let's talk about it. What do you got? It
Okay,
was a nice day today.
it was nice. I wore shorts.
Me too, but I always wear shorts,
Well, my
even in 30-degree weather.
legs have not seen the light of day for a long time, so I'm sure I blinded a few people.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, tomorrow. I'm seeing PM thunderstorms.
Uh-oh.
So let's see here.
Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
Dun dun dun. And the lightning strikes.
Yeah. So I'm seeing 50% chance of rain. 73 degrees is a high.
Yeah, I got 74 degrees is the high, 60% chance of rain, partly cloudy early, scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon, high of 74.
Probably, if you're
So,
going out, probably take a poncho.
yeah, it sounds.
Something waterproof.
Well, I'm just thinking with the temperature, it's probably going to be super humid. And, oh man, getting wet when it's all warm like that and you sticky. Ugh.
Meh.
Okay. So probably no open-toed shoes tomorrow, yeah, which is probably not a good idea if you're out boots on the ground anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I think it would be excellent for tomorrow?
What's that?
I feel like my adventuring hat
Ooh.
would be excellent to keep the rain away from my face and the rays of the sun protecting me from getting burnt. So I need to probably find my adventuring hat.
Might as well.
Might as well. You won't disown me if I wear that in public?
No, I'll be proud.
You'll be proud. Be
Yeah.
like, that crazy lady over there.
That's my wife.
That's my wife.
Yeah. And so,
Okay.
yeah, that's great. So Tuesday is supposed to be nicer though.
Tuesday's supposed to be nicer. Wow.
I'm seeing 73 degrees and just about 10% chance of rain.
Yep.
What do you see?
10% chance of rain. And then Tuesday, high of 75. Sunrise. So sunset is 8:49 p.m. Don't you be out there past then.
Yeah, right.
I'm watching. This says sunset for tomorrow, 8:47 p.m. We're watching, guys. 8:47. Better be done hunting. Stay safe.
You should see her. She's like pointing at her
I am.
eyes,
I'm literally pointing my eyes and then pointing them back at the computer as if you can see me saying, I see you.
like from that movie. What movie?
I
Ben
don't know.
Stiller?
I just do
Oh,
this to a lot of people,
yeah, I'm
though.
sure you do.
I try to
She's got
be,
eyes on everything,
I got
guys.
eyes. I got mom eyes.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's how I do.
Yep, it is how she does. She's nuts, but I
Oh,
love her.
I love you too. We'll have fun adventuring tomorrow.
Yes, it'll be a ton of fun. I'm excited to see whatever pops up tomorrow, and I'll be really happy if it's about a river.
But tomorrow, closed-toed shoes, adventuring hat, maybe bring a poncho.
Gloves.
Oh, please bring your gloves.
Yeah.
Please bring your gloves. We haven't been boots on the ground yet. I better go find my gloves from our last adventure.
Yeah, I know a lot. There's been quite a few people that have gone out and at least got a little hiking today and yesterday.
Yeah.
Even though there's like 0.00001% chance you're going to stumble upon.
Yes, but
right.
that's not the point when you get out early. When you get out early, you're taking observations of areas you have a hunch on. You're counting things. You're just paying attention to your surroundings because maybe there's going to be that clue that you're like, oh, I remember seeing this there. This could be related.
Well, isn't that kind of what happened to me in 2016?
It is right before you locked your keys in the car.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
You just want the happy ending.
That's been discussed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to let it go.
Yeah.
Just so that you're aware.
Other people don't either.
I
and
know.
That's fine. And that could be
'Cause
what I'm
it's
known for. I'm fine with that.
Hilarious.
It was funny.
You definitely blocked people in. The car's running. I mean, really? We didn't have a spare pair of keys.
Yeah, and the windshield wipers were going on dry. Like it ended up being dry after that, and they were like shredded string cheese.
And you know what? Thinking back on it now, and my mother's just going to be so ticked when I say this here, is we still don't have a spare pair of keys
Not for that car.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
You'd think we'd learn our lesson. We have AAA, though.
Yeah, we got roadside assistance. We're cool.
So we're good.
We're good.
Golden. Besides, we won't drive that car this year.
Yeah. Well, I probably will.
Yeah, you can.
See ya.
Because I'm going to be somewhere else finding it.
Okay.
Because you'll be lost.
So you say.
So I know.
All right. Well, if you guys see us out there tomorrow or anytime the next couple of weeks, please say hi.
Yeah, say hi. We're here. We're putting it out there. Hello. What a great community. You guys rock.
Well, hopefully we can do some treasure hunting with some of the people that are our friends. Like go out in a group.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That would be fun.
Well, we usually go out with Sean and Kristen at least a couple times.
Yes.
And
they were with me the day before I found the medallion.
That's true.
They were instrumental in me getting the win that year, so
You can't win without great friends.
Oh, great friends are a win.
Great friends are a win. So is an excellent wife, such as myself.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Thanks.
I think you're pretty good.
I'll pat myself on the back.
Yeah, I'm hoping to run into some people I know out on the hunt. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be fun and exciting. It might slow me down a little bit, but that's okay.
Okay. I think we've hit everything. We've got our predictions. We talked about weather, which is very important. Read and discussed our clue. If you have friends and family, let them know about this lovely podcast so they understand where you've been for the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
And
where you're going the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, or where you're going to be the next 2 weeks, or where those 2 weeks every year you disappear. They may start to understand it. And yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So I guess we'll sign off for the night.
Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Happy hunting. See you out there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.